We got a new Superman.
Yeah.
We got a new Lois Lane.
And I don't know if you're listening to the podcast, you know this guy was my favorite choice for Superman.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to say his name. I'm gonna guess it's David Cornsweet.
Corn Sweat?
Yeah, Corn Sweat just sounds bad, right?
Corn Sweat, yeah.
It's Corn Sweat, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so he's our new Superman. I think he's a perfect choice.
Yeah, they both. I mean, I don't think Henry Cavill is like the face of Superman, but he's the closest to like I think what a Superman looks like.
Totally agree.
I mean, like you could say Christopher Reeves was really good, but I guess
really good, yeah.
But I see it a lot with Henry Cavill, and like they both look very similar. He just looks like a younger Henry Cavill in a lot of ways.
Yeah, totally.
You know, which is like we have Mom. I want Henry Cavill. We have Henry Cavill Superman at home, and it's. But I don't think of him that way. I think he's gonna be great.
Yeah.
The only movie I've seen him in because I didn't know he was in Pearl, which
I haven't seen him in anything. So.
Yeah. Okay. So, but I saw him in Pearl, which I didn't know that was him, and it was a very smallish role in that, but he was good and charming, and his character was kind of creepy-ish in a way, which like it was what the character called for, but he played it really well, and he was very like handsome and like I could see it, like I can see it working, and,
right.
But Lois Lane, which I think is the kind of the bigger news is that it's Rachel Brosnahan.
Brosnahan? Is it?
I think it's just Brosnahan.
Brosnahan? Okay.
Yeah. And so she plays the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I've seen some of, but she's really good in.
Okay. I haven't seen it either.
Like she's got an Emmy, she's got like SAG Awards, like she's really good.
Okay.
And I think she's gonna be a great Lois Lane. Everything that like I've heard from people talk about her is like she's gonna be great. She
wasn't my first choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted Emma Mackey, but I think Rachel's like when you see the two pictures of them side by side, I think I'm so curious to see like their chemistry with one another.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw, but basically it was reported like the day before those two were announced that like they were pairing up for like chemistry tests.
Yeah.
And David Cornsweet, Emma Mackey were paired together, and I'm just bummed it didn't get to happen.
I'm sure they did it with like they did it with all of them, and they just
possibly
felt better with Rachel.
Sometimes they really do only do like certain pairings, you know, and
sure.
And so you know, like I don't know who partnered with Nicholas Hoult. There was a third Lois Lane. I can't remember her name. But yeah, regardless, Nicholas Hoult has now lost out on Batman and Superman.
Yeah, he could be Lex.
Yeah, I'm also hearing that Bill Skarsgård and Alexander Skarsgård are like up for the role as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think about like those two up for Lex? Like, would you rather have Nicholas Hoult or
it depends on the Lex Luthor character that they are going for. I mean, Alexander is significantly older than I think Bill and
Nicholas Hoult.
Nick.
I think Nicholas Holt's in his early 30s. I don't know if that's.
I think Alex is like I think he's like late 30s, early 40s at this point. I think. I think the two Skarsgård brothers, like both choices would be great.
I think Bill meets the age for me like better.
Yeah.
Like I want him to be around the same age as David Cornsweet.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And I really like Bill. Mm-hmm.
He's good in John Wick.
He was good in John Wick. The only thing about Bill is he's good creepy, and he can do a villain for sure. Like he was in Barbarian. He was really good. Mm-hmm. But like I said, I want my Lex to be a bit more not like he needs to be muscular. He needs to be like needs to be able to like.
You do want that. That's right.
So I do if Bill could like bulk up a little, not like a shit ton. I don't need him to be ripped, but like if Bill could do that, maybe I could still see Nicholas Hoult. I think that would be a good one. I think Alexander Skarsgård's a great actor, and he's obviously can get fucking ripped because we saw him in The Northman. And
oh, is that him?
Yeah,
who he was the main character.
Yeah, and he's in Succession. You'll see him later.
Oh, cool.
I think the one like right off the bat with like the personality, I would want Alexander Skarsgård the most.
Right.
But I think Bill could be really cool.
I think Bill could get ripped for it. I think any actor could get ripped.
Yeah.
And I think
Bill
he does
would have
play
like
very
one of those
creepy.
like really like creepy. Like the only thing I'm trepidatious about with Bill is like you might go into a bit of a Jesse Eisenberg Lex territory, which I don't want.
Right.
But
maybe they'll tame him. You know,
maybe.
Yeah, he won't have to go all out for.
He just has one of
Lex.
those faces where he's like a little
intense. Yeah,
too intense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know, but I don't feel like he got like insanely intense for John Wick. I feel like he played a very straight villain.
No,
you know?
it's just he's got one of those. He's just more not like businessman, like I don't know, like ambitious. Well, I don't know. And I'm just I don't know. That's my thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I'm excited for both. Yeah, Superman and Lois Lane.
Yeah.
I think they're great choices.
I agree.